Good morning, student. As you know, I am teaching chapter 2, forms of business organization. And this is my lecture number 13A. In my previous video, lecture number 12A, I have explained types of company, that was public limited company, private limited company, and one person company. Today's topic is formation of a joint stock company. Formation of a joint stock company. Joint stock company has to follow a certain specified legal procedure for its formation. Planned action and conscientious efforts are required. Formation of a company involves 4 steps. First is promotion. Second is incorporation. Third is capital subscription. Capital subscription stage. And fourth is commencement of business. So these are the 4 stages involved in formation of company. So first I will explain about the promotion of company. Topic is promotion of company. Student, promotion stage includes all the steps right from conception of idea to starting the company till it is formed. It is the process of planning and organizing all the resources required to form a company. Promotion involves the discovery of business idea, its investigation, and assembling necessary resources to set up the business. the person who performs all the activities during the promotion stage is known as promoter. The person who performs all the activities during the promotion stage is known as promoter of the company. The promoter conceives the business idea and takes all initiative to form a company. The promoter can be individual, a group of persons, or an institutions. The promoter performs the following function. These functions are also known as a step in promotion stage. So, see, there are many stages or step involved in promotion of company. First is identification of business opportunity. Identification of business opportunity. The promotion stage being with the discovery of an idea to set up a business. It can be an idea to set up a new business or an idea to expand the existing business. The promoters identifies the profitability of the idea by analyzing the opportunities available in that area. The promoter also analyzes the various resources, required amount of capital required, and the degree of risk involved. Now, next point is feasibility study. Feasibility studies. After analyzing all the concepts related to the idea discovered, the promoters start doing detailed investigations to give practical shape to the idea. He does detailed investigation regarding cost, profitability, production process, demand in the product, etc. While doing this, the promoter takes the help of a specialist or expert such as chartered accountant, engineer, etc. The specialist make an objective analysis of all the details collected by the promoters. The reports of the specialist help the promoter to take a decision regarding the size of the business, location of the plant, amount of capital etc. Feasibility study include first point will be technical feasibility. Technical feasibility. Second point is financial feasibility. Third point is economic feasibility. Now, technical feasibility means sometimes the idea is good, but technically it may not be possible to implement the idea. It may be due to non-availability of raw material, input technology, etc. The project is considered technically unfeasible unless the technology or other required input can be imported or are available in our country. Now, financial feasibility. If the required capital or fund for the business idea are so large that these cannot be arranged within the available means, then it is said to be financially unfeasible. For example, one may have an idea to urbanize the rural area, but the funds required to carry out this idea are so huge that it may not be converted into action plan due to financial unfeasibility. Now, economic feasibility. Sometimes a project is abandoned just because it might not be very profitable. Generally, businessmen prefer to carry on the idea which are profitable. So, these are the feasibility studies. Now, third point is name approval. Name approval. Two companies cannot have identical names. It is necessary for every company to get its name approved from the registrar so that it does not match with any other company's name. Generally, company gives this name in order of priority to the registrar. The registrar matches the name with the name of other company, and if it is not identical, then the registrar approves the name. Now, fourth point is fixing up signatories to memorandum of association. Promoters have to decide about The people who will be signing the memorandum. Usually the signatories of memorandum become the first director of the company. Promoters also take their written consent to act as directors and ask them to buy qualification shares. Now, next point is appointment of professionals. Appointment of professionals. So, it is fifth point, appointment of professionals. Now, the promoters appoint the brokers and underwriters to ensure the availability of capital by sale of a company's securities, and they are appointed to deal with the legal matter of the company. Bankers are appointed to have a smooth financial dealings. Now, last point of promotion is preparation of necessary document. Preparation of necessary documents. A promoter takes up the steps to prepare some legal documents of the company, which have to be submitted to the registrar at the time of incorporation. The common documents which are prepared by a promoter are memorandum of association, article of association, and prospectus etc. So, I will describe about memorandum of association, article of association, and prospectus. Later I will describe. These are the most important document of the company. Now, second stage of companies are. Now this is second stage of formation of a company. First step is promotion and second step is incorporation. Incorporation of a company is the second stage in the formation of a company. Incorporation refers to the registration of the company under Company Act 1956. Incorporation stage means registration of the company under Company Act 1956. Incorporation stage involve the following steps. First, filling the necessary document. Filling the necessary documents. Once the registrar approve of the name, the following documents have to be submitted with the registrar. So, it may be memorandum of association. Second, article of association. Third, authorized capital, statement of authorized capital. Next, list of director. Written consent of the director to act as director, and address of the company office, a statutory declaration stating that all the formalities related to the formation of the company are duly completed, etc. are the documents for filling. Now, second point is payment of fee. Along with filling of the above document, the prescribed fee of registration also have to deposited. The amount of registration fee depends on the amount of authorized capital. It means the company start with the capital, the amount, which amount is known as authorized capital, and according to authorized capital, fee will be given to registrar as payment of fee. Now, third point is registration. Registration verifies all the documents submitted, and he also checks the receipt of fees deposited. If he is satisfied with the validity and authenticity of the document submitted, then the registrar enters the name of the company in his register. Now, fourth point is certificate of incorporation. Certificate of incorporation. After entering the name of the company in the register, the registrar issue a certificate of incorporation. From this date onward, the company is considered as a separate legal entity. Now, next point and next step is capital subscription. It will be third point, capital subscription stage. capital subscriptions stage. After getting of certificate of incorporation, the private companies get formulated and can commence their business activities, but a public company limited has to perform a third stage and get the certificate of commencement. These steps are involved the following step. First is SEBI approval. SEBI approval. SEBI means Stock Exchange Board of India or Security Exchange Board of India. Both will be equal. Security Exchange Board of India or Stock Exchange Board of India is a regulatory body which control the capital market of India. You have heard the name of stock exchange. It protects the interest of investors. The public limited companies must submit all the relevant information with the SEBI before issuing its securities in the capital market. Suppose any public company issue his share in capital market, before the issuing security in the capital market, public company have to take approval from SEBI. Companies should not hide any material fact from SEBI, else their registration can be cancelled according to Guideline for Disclosure and Investor Protection Act 2000. Second point is prospectus. Second point is prospectus or a statement in lieu of prospectus. A public company has to prepare another important document called prospectus. It is a circular or invitation issued to invite the general public for subscribing to the share of the company. The document has to be deposited with the registrar. Now next point is, it will be third point, appointment of a specialist. Appointment of a specialist means to receive the deposit and application money. Bankers are appointed. To sell the share, brokers are appointed. They encourage public to buy the share and charge commission for the same. If the company is not sure of selling the whole lot of shares, it may appoint underwriters. The underwriters underwrite these shares and charge commission for the same. Now next point is minimum subscription. To make sure the company does not have shortage of fund, it is made compulsory that company must receive applications for some minimum number of shares. It will be minimum 90%. 90% minimum subscription of share will be 90%. It means a company have to arrange the fund by issuing of share to the public. Minimum 90% fund have to collect. Application to SEBI. A firm must get itself listed in a stock exchange before selling its security to the general public. The company may apply in any of the recognized stock exchange to get the permission. Now last point is allotment of share. After getting the name listed, the company prepares a return of allotment. Return of allotment is a statement giving detail about the name and address of all the shareholders. The company has to submit a return of allotment with the registrar stating the name, address and the number of shares allotted to his shareholders. Then at last, commencement of business. Commencement of business means after subscribing the securities process and receiving the minimum subscription, the company applies to the registrar to issue certificate for commencement of business. Along with the application, a company must file the document, a declaration that shares payable in cash have been subscribed for, the minimum subscription has been received, a declaration that no money is pending to pay back the applicant, etc. And then company will start his activities with the date of issuing of certificate. Now this is the process of company. Now I will meet you in next video. Thank you very much.